I was secretly myself. I'd rob my own apartment and I wouldn't give a damn. I'd blame it on the person that nobody knows I am. I look into my eye holes, what do I see? Look into my eye holes, what do you see? I look into my eye holes and what do I see? A handsome motherfucker, motherfucking looking back at me, a mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. See. Look into my eye holes, tell me what you see. I look into my eye holes and what do I see? A handsome motherfucker, motherfucking looking back at me, a mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face.
Losers. There you go. That's your intro. Sorry. L loser. Imagine not stabbing pumpkins. Let me not brandish the knife. Let me not put the...
That's why mine's stuck down here. That's why mine's stuck out of
Alright,
camera.
but to be fair, if I can get away with having a channel theme of eating fire, Twitch don't know shit. Anyways, we're stabbing pumpkins.
Okay, fair point.
And, oh my god, wow. The secondary camera has come back. Haven't seen this since I was building the fucking Link cosplay, and that was when it was up on top down. Yeah, we have it for here. 95% of the time, I bet you my pumpkin's gonna be in my lap, so I'm sorry, chat. That's
Just
fine.
kind of, do updates.
I'm gonna be hunched over just fucking stabbing it. You're gonna look over and I'm just like... Pumpkins. Name your pumpkin so we can stab it. My name is Jim.
Michelle.
We're stabbing pumpkins, so yeah. I kind of want to draw. I kind of want to do the Coraline rat, the little jumping mouse, but that feels ambitious.
That sounds doable though.
It sounds doable, but I think they're simpler than what they actually look like. I feel like I'm gonna pull them up on my phone and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't draw that, or I can't stab that at the very least.
Yo, okay, there's that.
Drawing it and then being able to like stab it and cut it out of a pumpkin are two separate things. Let me see. I'm gonna look up the Coraline jumping mouse. Coraline jumping mouse. Jumping mice pumpkin? Can I steal somebody's idea? What if I just look up Coraline pumpkin? Surely Google will know what I'm asking for, right?
You would think.
Google knows all.
No, it don't. Google lies.
Google does lie.
Okay. I put in saddle soap in Google and it goes Home Depot has it. Went out to Home Depot. All the two employees I was talking to at Home Depot were like, "What the hell, saddle soap?" But I'm like, never mind.
I mean, to be fair, you can also check Home Depot's like website and.
Oh yeah, well, I was already out of the house, so.
I'm gonna gut the pumpkin and then I'll decide what I want to draw. Hey Twitch, these are totally fake knives, just so you know.
Alright, you're being brave.
It's just a circle.
Yeah, but I'm also Samantha. I'm accident prone, apparently. Apparently that crap runs in the family. Like, for example, tripping over my own toes because my feet.
Oh, I almost feel like getting. Oh, I don't have them actually. I was gonna say my work box cutters are actually really sharp, but they stay on my apron. Did I? For the record, chat, I have a metal plate in my lap. So I am not just stabbing downwards into my lap. Just so y'all know.
You know, safety reasons.
More like I just didn't want to mess.
That too. I mean, like, when we were younger and we did this, it was like...
It was at the table, too, to be fair.
Not all the time, no. It was actually on the living room floor a couple of times. The dogs were coming over, sniffing around, getting nosy.
Oh, see, I actually only remember carving pumpkins at the... How do I do this in a Twitch without doxing myself way? At the other house. I only remember doing it at that house, and that was at the table. So. Pumpkin guts. Pumpkin guts.
Come on.
Me when I say I'm in your girl's guts. POV, your girl's a pumpkin. When men say they rearrange guts, ask them if it's a pumpkin.
Most men wish they could rearrange guts. Put it that way.
Just be like, oh, you mean a pumpkin, right? Yeah, like a pumpkin, right? So like once a year on Halloween.
Yeah, man.
All right, chat.
There we go.
$3 and I'll bite this. $3 and I'll just fucking $3 and I'll just take a chomp out of my pumpkin. $3 and I'll just fucking. I'm hearing somebody squeal like a.
Yeah. There we go. I'm like, scrape, will you? Come on.
There's the avocado thingy.
Yeah. Alright.
The avocado scraper. Have fun getting your hand in there. That's a small hole.
Yeah, well, it's a small pumpkin.
Baby pumpkins. We also only have one candle, so we will light them, but it has to be one at a time. I did think about buying more candles, but I forgot when I was at work. And then I'm not going to buy any for tomorrow because nobody's going to be in the house to even have them on. So, they're for my entertainment only. It's my money and I can do what I want with it.
Yep.
Now that my hand's significantly slimy. Actually, let's do it this way.
No, in the pan. Not the lap. Thank you.
It'd be a little funny. Guts.
Oh, little pumpkins are mostly seeds.
I think they're like a pie pumpkin.
Okay, that explains a less guts, mostly seeds. Come off. Oh, thank you.
The little sticker that I took off of them is like a pumpkin pie recipe.
Ah, okay.
For some reason though, I never associate like pumpkin pie necessarily with Halloween. Pumpkin pie is like a Thanksgiving thing.
Oh yeah, it's always been.
Alright. Sorry, you're gonna sit in the guts of your top, so. Sorry, pumpkin. Sorry, not sorry, pumpkin. Hey, chat, you wanna know a fun fact? You know how I said I'd get back to where we were in Crooked Man? Because I didn't say, but yeah, I haven't done that. Just thought you should know. Like, I will do it before I stream Crooked Man again, but haven't yet, so haven't needed to. I'm sorry, I got spoiled with an auto-saving system. I think even Mad Father auto-saves, so the fact that fucking Crooked Man didn't was bullshit.
It's when a game auto-saves and it's like in the most weirdest spot and the music changes and suddenly you get 8 bottles of health and the game decides to auto-save is when I'm like, nope.
100%. Certain sections of like the map on either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom will auto-save and I'm like, alright, what's nearby?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah. Hogwarts is good about doing that before you go into a spider's den. Let's go. Thank you.
No, you're a friend now. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Chat, you wanna know what's fun? I had a round 1 card that I've just been casually sinking money into for like a good couple years. And mind you, I wasn't at round 1 a lot, but when I did go, I would put like a pretty hefty amount of money into it. But because I am moving relatively soon, and the round 1 cards aren't transferable to the location out there. We found that out the hard way. I was like, well, fuck it. I should blow all of the tickets on the card. I don't know how many tickets there are on this. I've never checked. I've only just reloaded, played, and then reloaded, played. I've never checked the tickets. So we went to go check the tickets, and I had like 5,000, or I had 4,000 on one of them, and I had like 1,000 on the other one. So I was like, okay, can we combine the cards? So we combined the cards. I forgot how I ended up with 2. But I combined the cards. Had like 7 credits, and then 5,731 tickets. So we were walking around the little thing, fucking with the calculator out, adding up tickets. And at the end, ended up with 1 credit, because we found a game that was 6 credits. Ended up with 1 credit and 1 ticket left on the card. And I think that's fucking hilarious. But I got a Tears of the Kingdom mug. It's unaccessible at this moment, but not that I would go touch it. I have pumpkin all over my hands.
Okay. Avocado scraper.
It's underneath the napkins.
Okay. Because as much as handy the spoon is, it's not quite doing the trick. At least not for all the stringies.
Should have been preheating the oven. Doing the roast these. I'll be fine.
Guts. All the stringy stuff.
I want to know what goes into the composition of making a pumpkin. Why are they like this? Why are you the way that you are? Talk to me, Jim. This weird feeling seed. I did not like that. I did not enjoy that. It felt like a pomegranate seed, but like more squishy. No, it's fine.
If I could literally just wrap my hands around you, get a handful, twist and rip.
Finish him. Scoop, 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 scoop. With the way I'm flinging it, I feel like I'm gonna look later and then there's gonna be a seed in my tiny little Waverly house mug. That or in Fantasy Costco. Gonna get got by the fucking orange cat.
You should not stain.
It shouldn't. I am looking at my hands being like, I'm curious.
My hand's gonna be orange tomorrow when I get a
It shouldn't stain.
No, it's not like it's coffee, wine, or... Just scrape. Just let me clean you up. That's all I'm asking for.
Apparently the answer is no.
Yeah.
I do
It's a big
think
no.
I do think that is partially because it is a dessert pumpkin or whatever the fuck they're called.
Baking pumpkin?
Yeah.
I mean, like, the seeds are gone. It's just all the string.
What was it they used to carve? Turnips?
That sounds
Radishes?
vaguely... I think it's turnips.
I want to know how big these fucking turnips were. Yeah. Uh-huh. Chat probably can't hear that. I'm gonna get you, chat. I'm gonna get you. Strings and all. Just...
Okay.
Guts. $3. I'll eat a spoonful.
I mean, all it is a vegetable. It's like the people that eat the orange peels.
Psychopathic behavior.
And I'm not talking about the cuties either. I'm talking about like actual oranges.
Those are my pants. You stop that. You stop that.
That's short.
What?
You know,
What the?
if they weren't
what's
so
the
slimy.
actor thing?
Huh?
Something was like glitching out over in the corner of OBS. I couldn't figure out what it was, but I think it's the ad break thing. If it wasn't slimy, what?
If it weren't so slimy, it would be as easy as ripping out hair. Probably shouldn't
Yeah.
use that. Probably shouldn't use that analogy, but yeah.
No, I think that's good. It's like intestines.
I miss going fishing with Dad just to get the fish. Oh, we're keeping this one cool. Yeah. Like,
Just going to practical effects or what the? Oh, what? There's a specific word for it, department for it, that does like noise effects.
it's just that chunk.
Here you go. Open up.
I never understood the whole, oh, as you're scraping out the guts, try to keep the inside as smooth as possible. It's like, why?
The most I'll do is I'll thin out the wall that I'm going to be carving on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, not bad.
Guts. You know what would have been cute is to do the like little ghost photo shoots, or like the Pumpkinhead photo shoots. Which, for the record, chat, they're foam pumpkins. Real pumpkins are kind of too heavy to be balancing on your head. I mean, don't let that stop you if you really want to. But they're foam pumpkins that you can carve that people are using for the photo shoots. So, just so you guys know. Like, I don't really have room to talk. I do have a TV head. But I also wouldn't want to put my head in a pumpkin.
Yeah, regardless of how clean that is.
Yeah. So they are foam pumpkins. For the record. I also feel like the people who put their fucking babies in pumpkins should also use foam pumpkins, and I almost guarantee they're not. So they're just throwing a baby in a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, the way how they have them sit in them and everything else.
Which doesn't feel correct. I guess arguably it's like the least of offensible things, but foam pumpkins exist. I do have a plastic mat for the chair to roll better. So it's...
The hell?
Can y'all hear that, chat?
I can feel that. Damn. My goodness.
It just sounds like their gain's out of whack.
A little.
Okay. Now I need to figure out what face I'm carving. I think on this side, so we're gonna thin you out a little bit. Can I borrow this?
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's flimsy. What the hell? You've never had a purpose. And now you do, and you're not even good at it. How dare you not work for the not intended purpose? How's that audio sound for you, chat? Let me get real close to the mic for this one.
Stay. Thank you. There we go.
I don't know how much thinner I can get this wall feasibly without it becoming unstable.
I will say this, out of all the times that I have carved pumpkins, I have never had the smoothest on the inside.
That is dessert, yep. So you don't die.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, don't fall.
Yeah. That way.
There you go.
That's what I mean by like. I've never had the smoothest pumpkin ever, no matter how many times I carve a pumpkin.
Simply get good, perhaps.
Yeah, well,
Oh, mine's pretty smooth.
yeah, and like way less stringy.
I'm just good. I was like, so to take out the strings, I did just go directly into the wall. I wasn't targeting the strings. I was targeting scraping off the wall. In there, I have hand sanitizer. Can you grab it? It's a little bottle.
We're gonna have some cleaning up to do.
It's not that bad.
it like in the back?
No, it's behind the snow globe,
Ah.
but it's in front of the deity stuff.
Got it.
This might make the situation on my hands worse, but we'll see. No, that helped. So let's see. Sit still. Thank you. See, Jim's nice to me. He's listening to me.
I don't know, maybe I jinxed myself with going on the show.
Make it unseverably difficult.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
What if I made it a little Deku scrub? Oh, that'd be cute.
There we go. Okay.
Scrub. Oh.
Okay. We should be done with that.
Deku scrub mask. I can make that. Oh, goodbye. My pumpkin just rolled. Do I need to show chat what a Deku scrub is, or do you guys know? I'm sure y'all know.
Okay. Before I use paper towel, hand sanitizer, please. Thank you. Let's not fling strings. Come on. Oh, they dried on. They're on there nice and good.
Let me see. I don't want to draw a circle. I don't want to freehand a circle.
Sure you do.
That's kind of
Okay.
I don't know if I leave a thing. The fuck am I listening to? Is it a Mori sound? Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
Are you going freehanded? You don't want to draw it?
Come back out. Thank you.
No. It's gonna be a little crooked. I might have to make it smaller. I might need a pen.
Oh.
I just watched all that go down in slow motion. Oh, my Deku scrub might be a little bloody. I'm gonna put hand sanitizer on my pumpkin. The marker that I was using wiped off in the test run, but it's fine. Hand sanitizer will fix it. Wow, what a nice shiny pumpkin. So clean, so sanitized. Okay. Alright, I need a pen. Or a thin Sharpie, but I don't think Sharpie will wipe off the pumpkin. Pen, I think, will.
Oh yeah, pen definitely should.
I kind of want a smaller knife, but we don't really have any that are sharp enough. Well, that's definitely too thin to support itself. Don't really look like leaves. That's fine. The concept is, the idea is there.
As long as the concept is there.
This pen really ain't drawn on this pumpkin. Well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. That was my foot that you just hit. How dare you? I've been attacked and assaulted on my own Twitch stream. Okay, the leaves are there, but the rest of it might be a little squished in. That's what's gonna,
And you're not gonna. You went up the wrong way. Why is it I can get one side good, not the other side? Why?
skill issue.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
L plus ratio.
Come on.
All right, I might readjust the eyes.
You're taking so much more care into yours, and I'm just going in it.
I just don't want to do like a charcoal lantern. I wanted to do something. Okay.
No, I'm not going for a jack-o'-lantern. He's got one fucked up whisker though. Like, you got into one too many of a cat fight. You got a messed up whisker.
All right, the leaves don't really translate, but I think the concept, the idea is there. Me gets baby pumpkins because I don't want a big pumpkin. Also me. Design.
I was hoping to do those all like, but okay. Work with me, not against me.
We're giving you life.
I swear that's been my motto all week. Work with me, not against me.
Did I not puncture deep enough? Oh, I didn't. Oh, this might be more difficult than I thought. In order to control the knife in the depth of the holes. Or the width of the holes, I should say. God damn it. I wish I had thought to bring my box cutters home. Alright, there's one piece. I'll go in from like the inside and carve it out better so like more light gets through.
Makes sense.
I just don't want this piece to snap on me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be slightly off.
It snapped. You whore. Gonna have to perform toothpick surgery.
Not crooked. Straight, please.
I don't even think we have any of those tiny little pumpkin knives that they sell.
Ah,
We used to have a bunch, but those aren't really all that great either.
no, those are flimsy. Those will bend on you before you know it.
Is that all the way through? There we go.
Come on.
Oh, you good over there?
Yeah. Didn't puncture the back. Surprisingly.
Let me go from this way. How the hell?
I'm like, how am I gonna do the mouth?
You'd always give it that, like, the 3. The little...
Okay.
Come out of the fucking pumpkin. I will massacre you. Don't you test me.
Come on.
There we go.
The focus.
I just don't want to snap the middle parts of these leaves. Nothing dangerous is happening here, Twitch.
No. There you go. Come on, curve with me. that is the one thing about the pumpkin carving knives that come with kits. Is that I do think that they're supposed to be flexible for a reason, but they're so flexible.
They are. I don't think they should be flexible at all. Because I feel like if they get bent, it encourages little kids to like touch the blade and try to straighten it out. Alright, that leaf's a little bit bigger than I intended, but it's okay. Actually, no, it's about the same size. Alright, it's time. How about like this, I suppose.
Work with me, don't give us
Zelda, help! I've been turned into a pumpkin.
Oh my.
There we go. I almost like fully just like committed to stabbing into the pumpkin. I was like, maybe I should not.
The gist is there, but I do not like it.
Oh.
The gist is there.
In theory, you could try it again on the back. Oh.
Oops.
It's hella gonna look like a Pokeball if I do that. Okay. Abort mission. We'll do it up and down. There we go. I don't know if that was deep enough on any of the sides to get it.
Yes, in theory, I could turn around and try to get on the back.
You just have to be careful with putting too much weight on it so you don't like collapse it.
Mm.
Do not break. I should have done that. Okay. I'm gonna abort mission. I'm gonna do the center real quick so I don't put too much stress on a piece that's already fragile.
forward.
Okay. Now that I've punctured really gently. So I don't stab myself. Do not break. Said whoever threw that, your mom's a hoe. If you break, your mom's a hoe. Haha.
The kitty's a little warped.
Ripperoni.
Just a little warped.
It's seen some things.
That's an understatement. Also, I do not keep up with any of my crafting skill, as you can tell.
Fuck, I do have X-Acto knives. I don't think they'd be sharp enough, though. That is a thing that I own. Oh, and a hot knife. I wonder if anybody's ever used a hot knife to cut a pumpkin. Sear directly into it. Like, it wouldn't catch on fire.
No.
Hmm.
Now see, just for like
$20 and I'll bust out the hot knife.
just for like the drawing type aspect, a very, very thin drill bit. Short, too, mind you. And a power drill, and just sit here and just
Honestly, just a
puncture it
little...
and just...
Honestly, yeah. I'm thinning it out on the inside.
I thought smaller pumpkin would be easier.
I didn't.
Oh. I did.
I figured it'd be more cramped and harder to work with. That much I was fully expecting. I just really don't want to deal with a big pumpkin, especially if we're not even going to be here for it to be like really lit on
Yeah.
Halloween. Outbreaking, fuck you.
You can...
We're going to Horror Nights, chat. Maybe we get spooked.
Yes, Universal.
Gonna go, flirt with the monsters.
Yeah, you were good at that one year. Completely threw off Frankenstein's bride.
You mean my bride?
She was looking at you like, wait a minute.
You mean my bride? You mean my wife? Does she have a name? Surely she does, right?
Oh, if she does, I don't remember it.
If she doesn't have a name, that's fucking stupid.
How do I want to... Don't cave in the nose. I'm trying to straighten out.
There we go. Ooh. That area affects that area. How funny. Why would it do that? Is it one of those things where if you keep messing with it, it's just gonna get worse, and you should maybe ultimately stop while you're ahead?
No, not quite.
Goodbye.
What did what did I do with that pouch?
Do you want to grab the X-Acto knives? I'll tell you where those are.
Alright.
Under the bed, you'll see like a sewing kit box. Both of them should be top shelf. There should be a red one, and then there's like a smaller silver one. I actually don't know if the small silver one has a blade in it right now.
Yeah, you should be long enough.
I think we're still in the Tears of the Kingdom category. I never fucking update that. Hold on. There we go. Oh, she's sharp. To be fair, I didn't expect it to be that sharp because this particular blade has been on this one for a while. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Oh, it did snap. That's fine. He looks a little demented right now. It's okay.
I really do not know if I want to.
Careful. Oh, she's really smooth. Alright. Now we know. The more you know. Reading Rainbow.
Okay, I didn't think you were deep enough to go through. I mean, you're great for initial.
I'm almost done with this one.
Well, I'll deal with what the front looks like. I just wanted to see if it made any difference.
Oh. You're just testing.
Yes.
You're experimenting.
I mean, okay, it's great for drawing the line, but not for getting all the way through.
This one would get all the way through, but you'd have to deal with the wide part of the blade. So it is good for, I guess, just detailing. Oh, careful. these ones a little bit better. Actually, these look kind of more or less fine, honestly. I just don't like that they broke. We'll make this one a little bit bigger, I guess. Nope, they're not that much bigger. Well, goodbye. One piece just went flung off into the depths. You watched The Nun too?
No.
It's not good. Don't watch it.
I didn't care for the first one, so...
Fair. Went to go see it in theaters. It was not worth theater money.
Oh.
And this I can't confirm because I didn't go back. But Anthony, we watched a couple of the Conjuring movies to prepare for it, and apparently it fucks with the Conjuring universe too.
Oh, great.
Like the pre-setup already established
Yeah.
shit. So
Oh, well, that's stupid.
yeah.
That's really, really stupid.
Right? Because the Conjuring was set up like
Yes, it
pretty
was.
well.
Well before the Nun came along.
Well, the Nun is technically part of it, but I forget
Yeah,
where
but-
the Nun was established. I don't know what the fuck I thought that. I don't know what I thought that would like achieve for me. Dare I say I might be done? Neat.
So clearly it hasn't been 10 years since you've done this.
God, when was the last time? Last time I remember doing something with a pumpkin, I painted it. I did Oogie Boogie. Hi, Meek! How you doing, Meek? Thank you for the follow. You're just in time to see the Deku scrub.
Oh, yeah, that's so much better.
$3 and I'll take a bite out of it, by the way. That or the guts that's on the ground. They're somewhere.
Yeah, they're somewhere. They're over here.
Or I guess the guts is in my lap right now. Ta-da! I think I'm all done.
Okay, the whole point is nostalgia purposes and the fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't going for art.
Well, I'm glad, because that cat
Oh shit, run! Who's that? Oh, hi, Meek! Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Hello, Meek Raiders. How was the stream? Was it fun? What y'all play? What y'all do? I'm showing off your pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Yes, it's supposed to be a cat, but
Little cat. I think it's a cat.
We play Genshin Impact.
Oh, fun. I've never gotten into Genshin Impact, but I've heard a lot about it. There are a couple of characters that I really want to cosplay, just because they look really interesting. There's like the magician duo. I forgot their names are. In there, there's matches, and then I think there's also a match, like a strike thing. It's one of my favorite games. Yes, them. I want to cosplay one or both. They just look really interesting, and I'm a sucker for magicians. Oh, it's my okay. What? I'll put it on the ground. Unless my solution is just put it on the ground.
Yeah. Just vacuum. Okay.
We'll light yours first. Issue is, this is a short fucking candle. I wish. I don't think we have one of those cook lighters.
I doubt it.
I don't know if we have it in chopsticks either, because we could also use those. I'm about to just open up a fucking hole in the back. Or honestly, you know what I always think about, but I never like think to put in implement? Instead of going in from the top, go in from the bottom, and then sit it on a plate and put the candle on a plate, so you just have to go over the candle.
Okay.
I don't know if I can even put my hand. Oh, I can.
I got mine in there.
What do I have to light on fire? If I had like a chopstick or something, I'd be willing to do it. Because even with the lighter, I can't get my hand in the correct orientation. Can you go check the kitchen drawer for a chopstick? Also check the junk drawer that's by the trash to see if we have one of those long gliders. I don't think we do though. Didn't think about this. For some reason, I just fully thought like, oh yeah, I can take the match and just put my... But I don't want to burn my hand. I've burned my hand so many times, I really don't need to again. He's staring at you. Fuck. I do have lights that we could use. They're not like candle lights. I don't know if they'd fit in Amber's pumpkin though. Oh, I forgot the candle was already in here. I forgot I put it in there. Five time we'll wait for fire. Could light it with my teeth if y'all want to see that. It's a point redeem. Or tongs. Tongs would also work. My hands smell like pumpkin. My hands smell like pumpkin, and it's not my hand sanitizer that smells like pumpkin. It's actual just real pumpkin. What'd you find?
Chopstick?
We'll try chopstick first.
And pliers.
You didn't find tongs?
Pliers won't melt.
Tongs don't melt either.
Says you.
The metal clicky bitches? The metal clicky bitches won't melt. Give me the chopstick. Okay. Oh, you did find.
I give you fire. Okay, let's see what it actually looks like a cat from the outside. It probably doesn't. My cat has been through things, okay? My cat has seen things.
Click off that one, that ring light. You'll see it.
Ah, okay. It went off, not.
Ta-da!
Okay, it does look like a cat.
It looks like a cat. Yeah.
Okay.
He's cute. Little cat. Now, how much wax did you produce?
Good question.
I have had wax all over my fucking hands before, so it's not really that big of a deal, but if it was avoidable, I'd prefer it. Throwback to me, actually quite literally last year when I was doing Lupa's Wrath, and I had, actually the amount of times I've had candles featured on my videos are fucking hilarious.
Oh yes, that does not surprise me. Yeah, it's just like one random chopstick, and I'm like, where?
Oh,
Oh,
bitch.
stay. Come on.
Ah!
Oh, that's cool looking.
He looks angry.
A little, but yeah.
Which, like, to be fair, if I was also turned into a Deku Scrub, I would also be angry.
Huh.
Don't do what I just did, chat. Ah! Deku Scrub. He looks cute. I like him. I'm gonna hold him on my lap. He lives here now. You chat can't even see him. I'm gonna hold him right here. And then not move. Even with that band kid posture.
Okay.
I wish I had 2 candles. I genuinely thought we did.
I didn't even see any in the junk drawer.
I have a tiny, tiny little tea light. Like, this bitch is tiny. I don't know if I can reach from here. Hold this. Hold this, puts it on the thing. Here, we'll face you. We'll face you that way. I don't know if I can even see it from here. Oh no, I know where it is. That was fully not the shelf. Oh, he melted. He melted.
There's nothing left in that.
He melted.
Yeah.
He melted. That looks real suggestive. Me when I'm in your pumpkin's guts. With that ring light off, I feel like we should tell spooky stories. It's spooky story time. You have a pumpkin cam? Alright, pumpkin cam. If it catches on fire, tell me, chat. I won't see it, obviously, so tell me if it catches on fire, okay? I want my hand sanitizer. That's what I want. Here, hold on. Hold on, we'll get even further into it. Hold on. Now we're really in the dark. I've told chat the San Diego story.
That was a fun experience.
That was
I know.
interesting.
Yes, it messed with you, but that was a fun experience. And I still say something messed with me in the graveyard because I usually do not get emotional in a graveyard.
I have my phone here. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me get this on my hands, and then I'll show you the pictures again.
Cause I love how I had Anthony creeped out because I'm like, there's something in that corner, and he's like, what corner? I'm like, it's peeking around the fence. It's in that corner. And he's looking at me going,
Is it the corner that I took a picture of?
I think so, cause I took a picture of that same corner too. And he's like, I don't see what you're looking at, and I'm like, there's something there.
Here it is. Okay.
I still love your footage that you have from the Queen Mary. I mean, that is
I also
spot on.
The tape recorder is on my bookshelf. I can't tell. I don't know if it's like this one or this one.
Okay.
You want to grab it? Wait, please be careful. Don't hurt yourself. So that's the picture chat. Take a do you want my phone flashlight? Look in particular by the tree. Right? Let me get that zoomed in, bitch. We do not know what the fuck that is. That thing right there, do not know.
What tree?
The picture. Here, hold on.
No, wait, hang on. Just give me a second. Oh, I see books, I see bubbles. I see bubbles. I know it's on this bookshelf. I just don't know where. I see books.
Oh, there it is. This is it. The whole recorder.
What happened to that big bulky thing that you had last time?
No, this is his.
Oh, okay.
I just confiscated it because I talk about the story the most often.
True. Okay.
Sevens. Now, if I can remember how to work this is the issue. Why did my music glitch? Oh, fuck, do you not have batteries? How do I open you? How do I open you? How do I open you? How do I open you?
Slides.
Whore. What are you, AAA? The nightstand? Top shelf, the nightstand. Top drawer. I definitely have AAA's in there. All of the tension's on the pumpkin. You can't even see my face. It's hilarious, actually. So, okay. For those of you who don't know this story, because I've told them once or twice on stream. This was 2020, possibly. 2020. Me, my dad, and two of our family friends go to the Queen Mary. So we go to Haunted Harbor specifically. But we also have tickets for the Paranormal Investigation Tour. And on the tour they gave us I don't know if we got EMFs, but we got like dowsing rods and like other like rinky-dink little like ghost equipment shit.
Dowsing rods are usually not accurate because of all the things they pick up on, but yeah.
Sorry, chat. Let me remember how the fuck to use this. Oh. Okay, stop. Stop eject. And make sure you're situated correctly. Oh no, we're definitely not going where we're going. Sorry, chat. I know I was stabbing the microphone earlier, but... What am I looking for? It's gonna be like this for a while.
I honestly don't think it's that. I think it's that. You're gonna love all the sets.
Almost there. Okay, now it's not playing. It stopped. Hold on. Let me change it back up. It stopped. It's like stopped working. I don't know what the fuck happened. My reverse rewind's not working. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad because this is like the last remaining evidence we have of that.
Hopefully it's just a player, not the actual tape.
Play's not working. What the fuck? I'm upset.
Well, dang.
I was able to rewind it. Clearly, y'all heard. But play's not working. Unless.
Sorry, that was me.
That's not working. I'm hesitant to click it over to voice activated because I don't want it to start recording over the footage or the tape that's already there. It's on play. Ooh, tomato, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Well,
Boo, that sucks. But okay, but the story goes is it was me, my dad, and our two family friends. And so we're on this tour, and found it. Got it. Okay. So let me preface the story, then I'll play the evidence. So we at one point in time are allowed to split up and like go like off on our own for a little bit.
which I'm actually surprised they allowed that.
It was like within a certain area.
Yeah,
But we go, and we go down to the bottom of a stairwell in the boiler room. We're just sitting at the bottom of the stairwell. The situation is that the layout is me in front. I'm sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and then my dad's in front of me, and then off to the side and furthest away from me is our my family, our family friend and his girlfriend. So, mind you, I'm recording on my phone. My dad is recording on the little tape recorder, and our family friend is recording on his phone. We go, we're sitting there. We're specifically trying to talk to John. He is a ghost who got crushed at door 13 in the boiler room.
Yeah.
So we start calling out to him specifically. Just talking idly. This was back when my hair was much longer. So at one point was like, oh, like, pull my hair, like, do something. And nothing happens. We get home. The next day, I don't have work, and I decide I'm going to listen to all of the recording that I have from the Queen Mary. I'm going to start specifically with this conversation. Just for funsies. I'm going to go specifically here. I'm going to start here. So I'm listening to it, and I forget how the exact phrasing is, but I ask at one point, I go, oh, like, we hear that you like to pull hair. Like, is that true? And I don't know if it's a breath. I don't know if it's a yes with, like, very, like, breathy. But it sounds like something answered. And I go, that's interesting. So I clipped that part of the audio, and I sent it off to two friends. And didn't give them any context. I just listened to this for me.
Yeah.
And they both respond back, it sounds like something answered you. And I was like, okay, good, that's what I'm hearing. Get home, show up to my dad. And my dad goes, yeah, sounds like something answered you. So we pull up the conversation here, and it's on this. And then we text our family friend. We're like, hey, hey, so-and-so, like, this is what we're hearing. Is it on your phone? He comes over, and we go through his phone. And it's on his phone, too. The kicker, and this is my old phone, or else I would have it. But the kicker is, it's loudest on my phone, second loudest on this, and the quietest on the family friends.
Okay. That tells you who he was closest to.
And it works because Dad was the closest to me, and then the family friend was furthest away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So let me pause the music so I can get this going. Okay. So you're gonna hear me say like, oh, I hear you like pull hair or something.
Thank you. If we are talking
Oh,
to
hold on.
John, we'd appreciate
It might be.
across the rod to let us know that it's you.
It might be a little bit further. I'll keep listening though. These timestamps might be inaccurate.
If it is not John, can you
That must be just the tape.
rods apart?
So this was when we thought we were getting like dowsing rod activity. I still don't know how much I like really feel about dowsing rods because they are very easily like swayable.
Yep.
And I say this as somebody who's done the pendulum method.
Yep.
So like, but the pendulum method, you can get it to swing pretty wildly, and you can see that
Oh,
their
yes.
hands are still. Versus like the dowsing rod's very easy to influence
Yes.
in and out. So I really don't know how I feel about that.
It's just because of the metal connection.
Yeah.
That's why they're easy to influence.
Unusual question for you. Okay.
I don't think I passed it.
Can you please cross the rods if someone you've shown yourself to someone
It's an old tape, so if there's any glitches, I think it's just an old tape.
has anyone seen you recently?
I might go back a little bit because I think I might have skipped. I think I might have passed it.
My friends and I would greatly appreciate
My friends and I.
When you were to show yourself to us, well, can you make a knocking sound or touch something next to you to let us know that where you're at?
See, I've never gotten proof as far as audio. I've gotten proof of I've walked through visitors, cold spots around the house.
Mhm.
you up if you want something to say. If you want to say something or say someone to maybe somebody you
Here,
miss.
I'll keep listening to that. But so San Diego,
Maybe not sure where you
San Diego
are.
was fun.
San Diego, it's me, Amber, my manager, and then my manager's boyfriend, who I still need to figure out a nickname for. So I stopped demoting him to manager's boyfriend only. We go.
Still stay with us and
And this is at the end of the night. We're
Yeah.
like wrapping up,
Yeah.
getting ready to go to bed.
Yep.
And for whatever fucking reason, me and my manager's boyfriend were throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah, I don't know what prompted that either, because I was just laying there going, okay, I'm ready for bed. Like, I was rolling over, and then I just hear manager's boyfriend, like, what are you doing? And then I hear clank, and I'm like,
I think he threw it first.
Okay.
That feels like his behavior. But point is, we were throwing rocks at each other. And then we stopped throwing rocks at each other and picked them up and put them away.
right.
we're willing to listen to you.
So we're settling down, we're going to bed.
Cross the rod, we'd appreciate
All of us are in bed. And
Yes.
we hear fucking dunk off
And
the
it
wall.
sounded exactly
Like the rocks.
when they were throwing rocks earlier. And this caught my attention, because I'm like, okay, everybody's in bed. Nobody's standing up. There's no creaking on the
Yeah.
floor. There's no nothing. And I'm going, what was that?
And like my first thought is,
Jackie.
bro, stop throwing rocks. Like we're going to bed.
Jackie, if this
And of course, he's thinking that I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, okay, so nobody did it. This happened like 3 times that we
Yeah.
heard that rock sound. I got up in the morning to look around, like, our stuff, and it's very possible that we just missed a rock when we were throwing them around and then picking them up. It's very possible that there was just a rock on the ground from then, but then we found a rock by our stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty much the direction where it came from. That's weird. That's suspicious. That's funky. And then the rock stops. And we go, alright, it was easy Z, we're going to bed, good night. And my manager's boyfriend goes, our bed's shaking. And I kid you the fuck not, I went, no it's not. And I put my head under the covers and I rolled over.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was already dozing off after the whole rock thing and I was already dozing off.
Yeah. No,
And-
he's like, our bed's shaking. And I was like, no it's not, and I rolled over.
And then I completely messed up because I have the habit of sleeping with my arm underneath my pillow where I'm on my shoulder.
Oh! I forgot about that!
I had just tucked my arm under the pillow and stretched out a little bit, and I thought I had cleared them.
No.
And all they felt.
I got brushed with the hand, and I was like, ah!
Oh.
I forgot about that.
I felt so bad after that. I was like, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It was just me. I'm sorry.
I'm getting touched by ghosts. I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Yeah. Cause I kind of like sleep the same way, and I just like got brushed with a hand. I was just like, what the fuck's happening? I'm dying.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
But
I mean, like, as far as, like, you know, the experience before coming back to the room, it was just like, okay, yeah, cool, Whaley House was interesting, alright. It was it was the cemetery after the Whaley House where things got iffy, and I'm really thinking that something just decided to tag along with us back to the room, and that's what the whole rock thing was, and I'm laying there dozing off going, like, you are not welcome to stay here, you're not welcome to...
oh, I found it. Vaguely. No, keep going. I'll listen to where exactly it is.
You know, so I'm just like, you know, like, if there's anything that follows us from the cemetery, you're not allowed to be here, you're not wanted to be here, you're not allowed to follow any of us home, you're not, you know, and it was just like, my intentions were set.
Okay. So this is when I start addressing, because my dad goes, oh, like, that's my child, if you have anything to say to them, they have their phone out, like, or they... I think he said specifically, like, oh, there's, like, a device next to them and stuff like that, because, you know, sometimes ghosts don't know what a fucking phone is.
Yeah.
So it's always better to be, like, real specific.
If you go near it, or near my
Oh, I did have an EMF. That's what it was. No, he was talking about the EMF.
you can let her know that you are there.
I'm the your child. My hair is down. I heard you have to play with people's hair. You're welcome to try to lose my hair if...
I'll do it again. It's like right after I say
Yeah, do it definitively. Thank you. Thank you.
I might have gone too far back. Oopsies. Oh. Oh.
Your batteries, wait, nope.
I think it's just I'm moving it. I think it's just a picky bitch. I think it's just a picky bitch. It might just kind of be old. I would be interested in getting the same type of model, though.
I wanted to get one of those before we had gone through the Whaley House, but I was like, oh, with the hardwood floors and everything, there's going to be a lot of background noise, there's going to be... My only thing with the Whaley House is that it felt like I had someone, like, gently guiding me by my lower back. It wasn't like a firm pressure, but it was just enough pressure as if someone just had your hand, you know, or just had their hand. It was just, like, gently...
Put the rods down. You're welcome to stay with us and continue talking to us. John, you know what happened on the ship with the door number 13?
That's just people moving.
Do you have any questions for John?
How did I it that badly. We just had it.
Okay, John, thank you very much. So far, you've been very,
Yeah, because I think we fucked off after this.
appreciated and your honesty in telling us.
Okay, hold on, let me... Nope, that's too far forward. I, like, just had it. But, also, apparently, like, in the middle of the night, my manager's, like, hydro flask was, like, shaking on the desk or whatever, like, rattling. And he just grabbed it and put it on the floor.
That woke me up. At least once. That woke me up.
You're mad.
He just, like, snagged it and put it on the ground. He was like, I ain't got time for this shit.
You are a crew member. Can you cross the
Yeah, I don't know. The Whaley House was interesting.
Yeah.
The only time I, like, felt something was when we were hearing about, I forget her name now, but the daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I also feel like that was just general empathy.
Actually, no. Okay, there was one more feeling. So there's this room that has this famous archway of where they hung someone.
Oh, fuck. What was his name? God damn it. I don't remember. Jim?
Something like that, yeah. And the tour guide was like, oh yeah, you know, anybody who usually stands under the archway will get like certain type of
Mind you, my
feelings or
manager's
whatnot.
leaning on this fucking archway.
Yeah. And I'm standing right next to him. And I'm like, I just kind of sidestep over. And he looks at me like, are you okay?
John, is that you? Can you cross the rise, please?
And I'm like, no. I'm like, like, it's off. That's just the only way I can explain it.
Yeah.
It's off. So I just like sidestepped. After I sidestepped, I felt fine. And then like we're just both looking over at him like, you feeling anything?
He was just like, at this point, I've already been leaning here. Like,
Yeah.
I did kind of feel weird in the, like, theater room. But it was also maybe possibly because it was all of us packed into a tiny
Yeah.
room.
See, from the theater room, I kept getting glimpses at the room across from us.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept focusing on that more than I was of what she was saying.
Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. That's what it was. Mind you, I'm a woman only when it gets me ghost interactions. If they're like, yeah, ghosts target females, I'm like, oh my god, girly pop! It's like, I'm a woman only when it conveniences me. That's what it is, because the dowsing rods, like, pointed at me or whatever.
Ah, okay.
And I was kind of like, oh. I forget if our family friend's girlfriend was Harris was down.
Hmm.
Thank you, John. If there's anything you'd like to say to her, she has a recording or a little box with the red light on it. If you go near it or near my daughter, the little device will show that you are there, and you can let her know that you are there.
I'm sitting right here, John. My hair is down. I heard you like to play with people's hair. You're welcome to try to move my hair if that's how you want.
I've walked through visitors. I've seen visitors out of the corner of my eye. But I've never gotten anything audible. Unless you want to count
Let me
where
play
it
one more
sounds
time.
like someone's walking through the house.
Okay. John, that's my daughter. Be nice. Thank you, John. If there's anything you'd like to say to her, she has a recording or a little box with the red light on it. If you go near it or near my daughter, the little device will show that you are there, and you can let her know that you are there.
I'm sitting right here, John. My hair is down. I heard you like to play with people's hair. You're welcome to try to move my hair if
Let me turn that down. And that was present on all three of our recordings. Loudest by mine, second loudest on this, and then quietest on the family friends who was furthest away from us. And I just thought that was really interesting that it was like following like
Yeah.
that like dynamic. There was one time in... Okay, so maybe the stairwell conversation starts there, and then the actual thing is, like, at 8, like, 45 or something. There we go. I've been in my high school's, like, little theater. Mind you, I was in there completely illegally, because I shouldn't have been able in there, but I knew the band director very well, because I was a band kid. And I was just like, can I go sit in there, because everywhere else is, like, full and loud, and I don't like it, so I had to go sit in there. And one time, I was at the back of the theater, and nobody else is supposed to be in the theater, but I hear footsteps go across the stage, and I'm just kind of like, goodbye. Fucking doped out of there real quick. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I had one incident. I got so ticked at the spouse because I'm cleaning the bathroom, and I clearly hear the floorboard creak up to my bathroom door, and I go, yeah, no response. I hear the footsteps go back, and I'm like, what the... Okay, continue cleaning. Second time, I hear the floorboard. Yeah, no response. And I'm like, I finally leave my bathroom, I go into his room, and I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I heard you walk to the bathroom 3 different times. I said, what? All 3 times. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I haven't left the room. Like, I've been sitting here. And I'm like, he's like, is that why I hear you randomly go, yeah, because you think I'm at the door? And I'm like, yes, because I hear the footsteps.
Yeah, it's like I'm answering you.
I hear the footsteps come up to my bedroom door. So I'm like, yeah. And then I look and I'm like, oh, he's not there. Okay. And then I'm like, so I know we currently have someone at the house. Mind you, he doesn't mean any harm. He doesn't, you know, he's just there.
Right.
And because since he's just there, anytime I do a cleansing, I specify, you can stay. Anything else that has accumulated, it's gotta go.
You gotta bounce. I did want to stay in the Queen Mary, like this weekend, which y'all would have gotten a video from, but they're not taking. No, what was it? I think it was they weren't doing Haunted Harbor.
No, because
and
what's his face took it over and turned it into something completely different.
I was like, I don't want to just go get a room there.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to do Haunted Harbor and then also have a room overnight. So I was like, no, and that's how we ended up on Horror Nights. I do still kind of want to go back to the Cosmopolitan at one point, especially because for the Cosmopolitan you can book specific rooms. That's the one in San Diego that we were originally trying to get for March.
Right. I believe Rose Hills is haunted in its own way.
There's a couple places that are like haunted around here, supposedly. I know the observatory is supposed to be haunted, but you can't really like stay overnight there.
No.
There's a good handful of hotels that are supposedly haunted. That's all.
I mean, like, you know, it's a given. Things happen. Places get haunted.
Right?
It burned.
Yeah. That's why I took it off. I kept smelling it, and I was like, alright, time to come off.
I almost thought the neighbors were burning tortillas. That's what that reminded me.
A little bit, yeah. Alright. Alright, let me put this right back up. It's not gonna help because there's that one's not on, but if you can reach it, that'd be great. There you go. There we go. Bright lights. Alright. Alright. That's all. Any closing remarks?
Just, you know, sharing little stories. Just, you know, we all have our own experiences one way or another.
I'm gonna put this out by the window, specifically.
Whether it's, you know, walking through them, seeing them, hearing them.
Yeah. Thank you again, Meek, for the raid. If you guys are going out tomorrow,
be safe.
Have fun. Be safe. You know, all that jazz. Please be safe. I know I said I was gonna stab you earlier, but be safe. If you're gonna get stabbed, either I can do it or Bolton can do it. That's it. Those are the people who are allowed to stab you. And if you don't know who Bolton is, then clearly you don't watch my streams because I talk about Bolton a lot. Be safe tomorrow. I'm not necessarily gonna be dressing up. I will have a Halloween I will have a Nightwing look put together that you'll get pictures from, and you'll get pictures from Hornets and stuff like that. But
Oh, yes.
that is all. And as always, chat, remember, drink some water, eat some snacks, stretch, remember, super valid. Alright, bye, chat.
Later.
Bye, chat.